African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 6th of April, 2023. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. In Kupiansk direction, ground attack and Army aviation and artillery of the Zapad group of forces inflicted a fire damage on manpower and military hardware of the armed forces of Ukraine close to Dvyreknya, Peskanoy, and Masyutavka, Kharkov region. In addition, actions of 3 sabotage and reconnaissance groups of the armed forces of Ukraine were thwarted near Novosolovskoye, Artemovka, Lugansk People's Republic, Pershotravnovoy, Kharkov region. More than 50 Ukrainian servicemen, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 2 motor vehicles, and a US-made and TPQ-36 counter-battery radar station have been destroyed during the day. Moreover, today at about 8:30 a.m., the units of the State Border Guard of the Western Military District, together with a Border Guard unit of the Border Guard Department of the Federal Security Service of the Russian Federation in Bryansk region, have prevented an attempt of a sabotage and reconnaissance group of over 15 militants to intrude into the Russian Federation territory near Sluchevsk, Bryansk region. Artillery fire of the Western Military District defeated the enemy. The sabotage group was scattered and forced to retreat back to the Ukrainian territory, suffering losses. Russian personnel suffered no losses. In Krasny Lyman direction, Russian artillery and heavy flamethrower systems of the center group of forces hit units of the armed forces of Ukraine close to Chervenaya Dybrova and Chernopopovka, Lugansk People's Republic. Up to 80 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 3 motor vehicles, and 1 Gvozdika self-propelled howitzer, 1 known as self-propelled system, and D-20 and D-30 howitzers were neutralized. In Donetsk direction, units of the U group of forces, operational tactical aviation, artillery, and heavy flamethrower systems have annihilated over 140 Ukrainian troops, 3 armored fighting vehicles, 8 motor vehicles, 1 Polish-made Krab self-propelled artillery gun, and Gvozdika and Akatsia self-propelled howitzers, 1 D-20 howitzer, 1 US-made and TPQ-50 counter-battery radar station during the day. An artillery ordnance depot of the 107th Rocket Artillery Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine has been obliterated near Sergivka, Donetsk People's Republic. In South Donetsk and Zaporizhzhia directions, operational tactical and Army aviation and artillery of the Vostok group of forces inflicted a fire damage on armed forces of Ukraine units close Ugledar, Donetsk People's Republic, and Marfapol and Zagernoy, Zaporizhzhia region. In addition, Russian military foiled an enemy assault group's attempt to counterattack in the direction of Vodyanoy and Nikolskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. As many as 35 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 2 pickup trucks, and D-20 and D-30 howitzers have been neutralized in these directions during the day. In Kherson direction, up to 20 Ukrainian troops, 2 motor vehicles, and 1 Akatsia self-propelled howitzer have been destroyed over the past 24 hours. Operational tactical and Army aviation, missile troops and artillery of the Russian group of forces have engaged 92 armed forces of Ukraine artillery units at their fire positions, manpower, and military hardware in 128 areas during the day. A command post of the 110th Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine was eliminated close to Avdiivka, Donetsk People's Republic. Russian air defense forces have intercepted 11 MLRS projectiles during the day. Moreover, 11 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles have been down close to Tavolzhanka, Kharkov region, Kremenaya and Kovalyovka, Lugansk People's Republic, Nikolskoye, Novosolovka, and Pesky, Donetsk People's Republic. The Kiev regime deliberately kills its own servicemen by artillery fire to prevent any attempt of abandoning the occupied positions and retreating under the onslaught of the Russian troops. On April 5th, the units of the U group of forces have been carrying out active actions to seize a stronghold close to Avdiivka. During the fight, the Ukrainian unit leader of the 53rd Mechanized Brigade addressed to the Russian commanding officers on open radio channel declaring voluntary surrendering of his unit 14 men strong. The Russian military ceased fire to ensure safe evacuation of Ukrainian troops from the fortified position. Given the dark time of day, the Ukrainian servicemen were accommodated in the blindage until the morning for their further evacuation to the rear area of the Russian group of forces. At night, the Ukrainian artillery purposefully opened heavy fire targeting the blindage where the Ukrainian surrendered servicemen were accommodated. In total, 406 airplanes and 228 helicopters, 3,684 unmanned aerial vehicles, 415 air defense missile systems, 8,554 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,078 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 4,515 field artillery cannons and mortars, as well as 9,319 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.